Hey guys, it's Bean again. Today I was thinking of doing a story video. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? Y'all have been asking me how I got into cars and constantly ask me in the streams. Every single time I go live, there's always someone asking me what got me into cars. So I figured I would make a video on it so it will live out there forever. Way back in 1966, Sicily. If you get that reference, you're actually a goated person. Way back when I was like 16 or 17, truthfully, I was broke. I was so broke. I had a Nissan Altima as my first car. Yes, I was that person. Listen, it's not my fault. It was a hand-me-down car. Head gasket was blown, like blown really bad. Needed a lot of fucking work. So, I dumped like an idiot. I dumped like 5 grand into fixing it, and then on January 1st, literally the brand new start of the new year, car dead. Never starts again. So then I picked up my lovely little Elantra. So then I picked up my little Elantra, and this is where I definitely got into like the Honda scene type of modifications for this car. I completely changed the interior around. I thought I was cooking. I thought I was doing cool. I learned how to do speakers, brakes, changed my wheels and tires, everything along those lines on this car. I learned how to do spark plugs, coil packs, basic maintenance things. But there are a couple things that I did have to do, like exhaust clamps, exhaust gaskets, things like that. Fast forward past all of the cars that I've owned. I'm very appreciative for all of the cars that I have owned, and shout out to my dad for helping me along the way. I did own at one point a Oldsmobile Cutlass. That thing was my shit. I fucking loved that car. I made it so hippie on the inside. I thought I was the shit. I really freaking miss that car. I'm not gonna lie. And I would daily drive that car again. Although it is very old and ugly and I don't like tan. It was tan on the outside and the inside. But I really enjoyed that car. It was a great time. Then I sold it because it was having overheating issues. So I sold it to some guy. After that, I had a Honda Pilot for about a week. I got in a car accident. Pretty bad one. And shout out to one of my regulars that someone owed him a favor and they gave him the car for 3 grand, even though it was worth about 13 at the time, because that's all I could afford, and I had to go to work. I was working like 50 hours a week. During school, it was really hard time for me. I was just trying to get my money up and get the fuck out of there, you know? Get the fuck out of, what do they say? Johnson? How does that work? This video might be long, but that's okay. Fast forward to the Golf. My first Golf was a 4-door, still a Mark 7 base model, all the same engine mods that I do have now. This car was my baby. Like, I went through all of the hardest parts of my life in this car. I truly believe this car, if I didn't have this car, I would not be where I am today, and I truly believe I would not even be here. I'm not trying to get all sappy, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot about people in my life, cars, everything like that, and I feel like we take advantage of a lot of things, and I definitely took advantage of that car. I feel like she lived her course, and I don't know if I can talk about it. It's gonna make me sad. This is the car that I really learned the deeper things about cars. Like, way deeper. I learned everything I know about cars having that car. Although, she wasn't as pretty as this one is. I was very corny with my modifications. The whole, like, roof rack thing, the eBay side skirts, eBay lip, eBay carbon, but I also was just, I was in a really rough spot, so I did what I could. I didn't know really what was tasteful in the car scene. I just saw the kit, And it inspired me to completely go a different route with my car because I'm so used to buying the cheaper stuff that spending all of this money and trying to justify it on a kit kind of didn't resonate with me at the time. But essentially, I got into a really bad car accident back in 2023. Yeah, it was very traumatizing. If you guys ever notice, I have a scar on my arm, and that is because I have a plate in my wrist. I'm like a mecca over here. You know what I'm saying? There are so many modifications to this car and so many things that I've learned from this car. Um, y'all may not think that it is a lot, but definitely costed a lot. And that's okay. The wheels were completely different than any other wheel I would ever choose in my life. And I still stand on that. I would have never chosen these wheels if I just didn't get shown them. Ever. If I didn't get convinced to buy them, I would have never bought them. Then they're just not my style. I'm more of a sport, like track style type of wheel. I used to run OZs. I forget what they were called. I couldn't be more grateful for all the people that I've met along the way. Holy shite. It's actually insane. I'm so blessed to have all the friends that I do have and the community that I have surrounding me. It's like it's overbearing. Although, yes, I know the Fast and Furious is very corny. I do think that how they describe and portray the family aspect in the car scene, I do think it's very accurate, at least from my experience. I have had nothing but good people. Of course, there are haters out there who aren't gonna like my build, and that's okay. It's just not their taste. Not trying to flex, but I have spent probably over $30,000 on this car. I'm not even joking, not even including the price of the car. All in all, I really appreciate everyone who has supported me along this crazy journey of learning cars and everything like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay in the Volkswagen scene forever. Although I do think I will be there. I might be there forever, but I'm definitely going to own different cars in my lifetime, and I'm so excited for the journey that lies ahead. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the care, love, and support that you give. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow me on all other platforms so you can stay updated. MK7 Sapphire. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.